muting yourselves. I'm just going to wait till I'm sure we're on, and then we'll get started. Okay, we're good to go. Okay. I guess. Okay, we're being live streamed if anybody wants to know. Oh, wow. Randy Lester Wilson says, 3 weeks ago we attended a service. Fewer masks. About a dozen of us ended up contracting COVID. And I know that there were some rabbis who went out to Israel for the convention, and a bunch of them came back with COVID. So some of us didn't leave, and that made us safer, right?
No, they didn't. They can't leave Jerusalem.
Oh, they can't leave Jerusalem. Right. They're stuck in hotels. Right. Yeah. Okay. Anybody know what the next holiday is? Alex. Purim. Cool. Okay. So we're going to, aside from other things, we're going to do a couple Purim songs tonight, and I hope you'll join us. So the first song, you guys can come up. It's a Bim Bam Shabbat Shalom, which you don't really need your papers for. You can leave them on your chairs. Come on up and lead the congregation. Do you know how to do the hand gestures? Beam bam, right? You guys can come up too if you want. Come on up. Yeah, you're good.
We do Bim Bam more like the reggae group, so it's a little bit different. So instead of you guys trying to figure out how to match that change, I thought we would match you guys. But you have to stand up. Sorry, you'll be able to sit funny. Okay, so it's going to be like this. And then we're going to match you. So everybody watch my feet. It's going to be really easy. Just go, let's see, for you it'll be left, right, there you go. Left, right. Yeah. Then you'll be like this. There you go. All right. Don't stop. Don't stop. I have to get my pick out. All right. Here you go.
Bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Yai, da, 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 bim. Bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Yai, da, 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 bim. Bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Yai, da, 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 bim. Bam, bim, 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 bam. Bim, 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 bam. Yai, da, 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 Shabbat shalom. Hey, and I will. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat, Shabbat.
Shabbat, Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat, Shabbat.
Shabbat, Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat shalom.
Hey.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam. Bim 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 bam. Yai da 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 bim. Bam, bim 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 bam.
nice, very nice. While you're
There's a slide for the song. Next one. There.
okay. So before those words, there's one really easy word, and it just goes E-O. So you just copy me. It's really easy. E-O-O.
E-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O.
E-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
Hine mato.
Umanayim Shevet Ahim Gam Yahan. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Hine mato umanayim Shevet Ahim Gam Yahan. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day.
E-O-O.
E-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
E-O-O-O. Shevet Ahim, Shevet Ahim, Gam Yahan. Hine matov umanayim. Shevet Ahim, Shevet Ahim, Gam Yahan. Everybody, oh,
E-O-O.
E-O-O-O.
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 How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Hine mato umanayim Shevet Ahim Gam Yahan. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. E-O-O. 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 E-O-O.
Thank you. You young folks can go sit down. Okay, Jan Archibald is saying they can't hear Eric. Is that the case for everybody? Can people on Zoom tell me if they can hear Eric?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Jan, it must be your speaker. I don't know what's wrong.
I can hear him too.
What is it? Oh, at the beginning. Oh, okay. Yes. If we don't speak right into the mic, you can't hear us. All right. So just wanted to make sure everything was okay. Now you can hear him. Good. Okay. So the candle lighting is going to be by the Feldstein twins. So we're going to focus on them and put up the prayer for everyone to see on the screen.
Waiting for the prayer to be on the
Go ahead.
Wait.
Wait. Okay. All right. We're going to watch her.
There, then.
There's one.
Oh. Is that echo? No? Okay. Wait. How about the other one?
Wait. One. And Manchester. Wait for it.
Wait. Is it active? Okay.
That's pretty. Very nice.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'halik shel Shabbat. Amen.
Good job. Good job. Thank you. Okay, and Ari Cohen is going to lead us in the Kiddush, which will be up on the screen and also on page 123 and 5, depending on whether or not you have the prayer book. All right. After. Yeah, after. Here, hold on to this a sec. Let's see. Okay. Oops. Let me give you the one here.
Do I hold it?
If you can.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzah v'anu v'shabbat kodsho b'hava uvratzon hinhalanu zikaron lama'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom tahila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'harta v'otanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat koshecha behava u'atzon hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
Amen. L'chaim. Good job. Good job. Oh, grape juice. Or apple. Okay, and now we're going to do our first Purim song, the whole Megillah. You should have song sheets to follow, and the kids can come up and help to lead it. You need your song sheet? Now, the words are on the song.
Yeah, so you should all have the whole Megillah, which is not a song that we've done with the kids yet. So we're all working. Oh, well, Judah may have heard it this week as we were practicing it, but I just heard this and I thought it was so cute that we had to try it. So, and Kiana's brave enough to, we're going to try it together here. Okay, I'll teach you the chorus, and then we'll just work our way through the whole thing. But when you hear the whole Megillah, it will have a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you hear the whole Megillah. Now everybody, la 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 la. Let me hear the la part one. La 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 la. At least that. All right. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll just keep going. When you hear the whole Megillah, you will have a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you hear the whole Megillah. La 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 la. It is a story of bravery. It is a story of deception and defeat. It is a story of victory. It happened on the 14th of Adar. It happened on the 14th of Adar. When you hear the whole Megillah, you will be a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you have the whole Megillah. Listen to the tale of Vashti and Esther. Listen to the tale of cousin Mordecai. Listen to the tale of Ahasuerus. It happened on the 14th of Adar. When it happened on the 14th of Adar. When you hear the whole Megillah, you will have a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you hear the whole Megillah.
Hear the name of Haman stomp your feet. Hear the name of Haman spin your dog around. Hear the name of Haman blot it out. It happened on the 14th of Adar. When it happened on the 14th of Adar. When you hear the whole Megillah, you will have a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you hear the whole Megillah. Each and every one take a stand. Each and every one remember what was done. Each and every one plays a part. It happened on the 14th of Adar. When it happened on the 14th of Adar. When you hear the whole Megillah, you will have a Purim thrill, and you won't have to sit still when you hear the whole Megillah. Everybody!
That's a fun song. That's cool. And Ari Cohen, you got a quick break. Now you can come back and lead us in the Chatzi Kaddish, which is on page 263 and 145 and on the screen. There you go.
Yikadav Yikadash Shemei Rabbah. Ba'alma Divra Hirute. Ve'amlik Malhute. Bahaya Chonuv Yomechon. Uvkaye Deko Be Yisrael. Ba'agala, Uvizman Kariv, Vimaru, Amen. Yahei Shmei Rabba Mevora, Leolam Ulome Omaya, Yibarak, V'yishtaba, V'yipa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yidaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei Kudasha, Brihu, Le'ela Minkol Birhata Vashirata Tushbehata Venehemata Damiran Beama Vimaru.
Good job. Thank you. Continue with the Baruch Hu, and I'm wondering if anybody would like to open the ark. Come on up, and we rise. You want to go open the ark? Come on.
Adonai Hamevora Baruch Adonai Hamevora Hamevora Leolam Vaed Hamevora Hamevora Leolam Vaed.
Okay. And Omri is going to come up here and lead us. You can all sit down.
It was my birthday last night.
It was? Did you get a candy?
No,
Well,
I didn't come
when's
this
your,
month.
oh, well, maybe you'll come up this month, okay? All right, go ahead. You may be seated. Okay, page 265 and 147. Good.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv arvim b'chochma potach sharim uvitmuna meshana etim umachlif et hazmanim umseder et hakochavim b'mishmerotehem barakia kirtano boreng yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech v'choshech mipnei or umevi yom umevi layla umavdil ben yom uvbein layla Adonai tzavot shmo El Chai Mekayam Tamidim Machalenu Lalam Va'ed Baruch Atah Adonai Hamari Varavim.
Excellent. I think he's ready for his bar mitzvah. What do you think? Yeah. Next week. Next week. So, you don't have anything to learn. Okay. Ahavat Olam is Hannah Schlesselberg. I don't know if she's on. Hannah, are you there somewhere? I don't think so. All right. Who would like to volunteer to do the Ahavat Olam? Omri, come on up. Do you know the Ahavat Olam? You guys? You want to do it with Omri? Come on up on the next page. Thank you.
Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Avta Torah Mitzvot Chukim Mishpatim Otanu Limadata Al Ken Adonai Eloheinu Beshach Berach Uvekumenu Nasiach Chukecha V'nismach B'divrei Toratecha Uve'mitzvotecha Le'olam Va'ed Ki hem ha'enu ve'orach yamenu ve'orach yemenu uvahem nege yoma v'layla v'ahavatecha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael.
Okay, we rise for the Shema. You may be seated, and Ari Cohen is going to lead us in the Ve'ahavta, page 268 and 150, or the slides.
Ve'ah-
Is it close enough to you? Here.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך, בביתך ובלתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטובות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, הם קדושים אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Nice job. He's also ready for his bar mitzvah, right? You got a couple more months. Okay, what happened when we were slaves in Egypt and we escaped from Pharaoh? What did we do? We crossed the sea on dry land, and Miriam led the people in tambourines and song.
מלכותך ראו בניך בוקר הים לפני משה, זה אלינו ויאמרו, זה אלינו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. יהי עמך באלים אדוני, מלחמוך הנבע בקודש, נורא תהילו רוזי פלא, נורא תהילו רוזי פלא. Okay, Omri, don't go back.
Okay, thank you. All right, we are going to continue with the
I'm nice
Amidah, the
every
Tefillah. And the Feldsteins are going to do the Adonai Sifatai, and Omri is going to do the rest of the prayer, starting on page 274. So,
I'm gonna hear everyone to
oh
get
boy.
there.
Okay, we stand for the Amidah, because Amidah means standing. It's got a lot of different names. Amidah, standing, tefillah, prayer. It also, during the week, is called Shmoneh Esrei for 18 blessings. But guess how many blessings it has?
What?
19.
Oh, I think that's wrong. 19.
Okay, so, Feldstein twins, go ahead.
Everyone's there. All right.
Come on, you guys, go ahead. Adonai. Good job. Okay, here we go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Koneh Hakol v'Zocher Hasdei Avot v'Imahot U'Mevi Gelulah Livnei Bnechem Leman Shmo B'Achava Melech Ozer Mashiach Umagin Baruch atah Adonai Magin Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gabor Le'olam Adonai Mechei Hakol Atah Le'oshiach Moshiv Haruach Umarid Hagashem Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mehayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim Zomech Noflim Verofech Olim Umatir Asurim Umekayem emunato nishenei afa michamocha bal gevura umidom melach melech memit umshayeh umatzmiach Yeshua b'nei manata l'chachayot hakol baruch atah Adonai mechayeh hakol אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בכל יום לך סלע ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute, you can come back. You have another one to do. Okay, you may be seated, but Omri cannot, because he's now going to do the Hoda'ah, the prayer of thanksgiving, which is on page 280 and 162, or up on the screen.
מודים אנחנו לך, שאתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו לעולם ועד. צור חיינו מגן ישננו, אתה הוא לדור ודור. נודע לך ונספר תהילותיך, על חיינו המסורים בידיך, ועל נשמותינו הפקודות לך, ועל ניסיך שבכל יום עמנו, ועל נפלותיך וטובתך שבכל עת ערב ובוקר וטהרה. ועל כולם יתברך ויתרומם שמך מלכנו תמיד לעולם ועד. וכל החיים יודוך סלע, והללו את שמך באמת. האל ישועתנו ועזרתנו סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמחה וחנה אל ההודות.
Excellent, very nice. By the way, now that all the kids are gone, I could be teaching this to them. Okay, for the tefillah, the Amidah, the first blessing, you bow at the beginning and you bow at the end. But when you get to the Givu Rot, Atah Gibur Le'olam Adonai, you don't bow at the end of that one, even though it says Baruch Atah Adonai, right? The rabbis wanted us to be able to bow and be humble before God, but not too humble. Because they say you're supposed to have two things in your pockets. In one pocket, you say the whole world was made just for me, and in the other pocket, I am but dust and ashes. So we're always trying to find a kind of balance between being humble and not being too humble, right? There's a joke at high holidays, it's like the president is down for the Aleinu, all the way down on the ground, and the vice president goes, look who thinks he's so humble. I don't know, it's supposed to be funny. Okay, I'm not good at telling jokes. Okay, Ose Shalom. We're going to sing together, page 285 and 167, and up on the screen.
Say shalom bimrama, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, imru, amen. Oh, say shalom bimrama, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
So we take a moment now to think of those in need of healing, whether of body, of mind, or of spirit. We think of congregants and friends and family of congregants: Ben Henderson, Rabbi Steve Robbins, Gloria Mangus, Leslie Ferris, Pamela Mangus, Judy Richmond, Jesse Dollamore, Glickle Sarah Bat-Devora Milka Gittel, Vicki Dix, Ron McDonald, Colton Wayne Whitaker, John Cruz, Mark Feldstein, Dan Strauss, Darlene DeMason, Linda Stroman, Rachel Bat Esther Malkei Uvelva Yeshua, Leah Minkela Bat Yehuda Valif Shehana, Kenny Hayes, William Brown, Charlene Beck, Shani Holness, Shmuel Ben Moshe Versprinza. Anybody here want to add a name? And on Zoom, Eddie Archibek, Robin Kurland, Michael Kurland, Judy Gladstone, Dorothy Odson, Eleanor Gailey, Jana Halford, Raul Camacho. Please join us in the Misha Berach, which will be up on the screen, the prayer for healing.
ancestors.
Help us renew our faith.
Help us renew our faith.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Bring peace to all our days.
Bring peace to all our days.
El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. Restore our strength of body.
Restore strength of body.
Help clarify our minds.
Help clarify our minds.
Refresh our tired spirit.
Refresh a tired spirit.
Rejuvenate our lights.
Rejuvenate our lives.
El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. Thank you for all these blessings
Thank you for all these blessings.
throughout our days and nights.
Throughout our days and nights,
We celebrate the journey,
we celebrate the journey.
this precious gift of life.
This precious gift of life.
El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu. El Na, Rabbana La, Rabbana Lanu.
So, what is the special cookie that we eat at Purim? Judah. Hamantashen, very good. So this is Meet the Hamantashen. So did I. Did you read it already? Okay, don't tell us the end. What's that? It says a Purim mystery. Okay, so if you know the end, shh, no spoilers. No spoilers. Okay. Meet the Hamantashen detectives. Okay? They're not detectives? They don't look like detectives? You know who looked like a detective during our trip to D.C.? That guy back there, Asher. Always had a dark trench coat on and looked very serious, like nobody was going to mess with us. Okay? All right. So, meet the Hamantashen. They're just like you, except they are detectives. I think they're also cookies, which is not like us, right? Oh, yeah, they're looking at sandwiches for a clue. Pastries, the chocolate-filled one asks. Purim adds the one filled with poppy seeds. We are detectives, insists the jelly-filled one, and we can prove it. The chocolate-filled Hamantashen detective holds up her magnifying glass. See, she says, we are detectives. Is that what makes you a detective, is you have a magnifying glass? No. Yes? What is it that you need to be a detective? You need to be smart. Well, maybe they're smart. Lauren, what do you? You need to have really good eyes. Be stealth. Good, good. You need what? You need to go to bed early. Yeah, tell that to your siblings about how you should go to bed early. Yeah. Pay attention to detail, absolutely. All right, let's see if they're good detectives or not. What are they looking for? Okay, the poppy seed-filled Hamantaschen detective points to the door. See, he says, we are detectives, because there's a sign that says detectives.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't even make sense.
Could I just put a sign outside my door and say doctor?
No,
No, you can't just do that. Okay. Finally, the jelly-filled says, don't say it. Ring, ring, answers the phone. Help me, please, a stranger's voice begs. There's a huge problem afoot. Your foot has a problem? You know, it's a play on words. Afoot means something going on, right? No, it's Purim, responds the voice. Purim's foot? Purim's problem. Jumping on the job, the 3 Hamantaschen detectives race to solve. Let's see what the problem is. The case of the Purim problem. Okay, under the glare of a streetlight, the detectives meet the shadowy stranger hidden beneath a floppy coat, scratchy scarf, and too big hat. The Megillah is missing, the stranger whispers. What's the Megillah?
the Purim story.
The Purim story. And what is it on or in? Yeah.
What is it on?
Yeah, is it in a book?
No, it's in the scroll.
It's in a scroll. When we open the ark again, we'll show you the scroll. It's on a scroll.
I know, it's the red.
The red one, which was given by the Goldware family, as a matter of fact. And it is called a Megillah in Hebrew. Megillah means scroll in Hebrew. Okay? That's why we sang a song about the whole Megillah before. All right. The detective looks puzzled. Megillah? The stranger responds, the Megillah is a scroll that is read aloud at Purim. No Megillah, no Purim story, and worse, no Purim play. You guys are going to be in a play on Sunday, right? Yeah. Don't worry, the detectives say. We'll find the facts so the story can be told. Can you imagine if there were no Megillah, there'd be no story? Uh-oh, that would be a bad Purim. Okay, everything you need to solve the case is in here. The stranger hands over a fat file filled with evidence and clues. And so there's Vashti. Who's Vashti? Anybody, you remember who Vashti is? She was the queen, exactly. But then she gets kicked out because she wouldn't come and show off in front of Ahasuerus' drunken friends, right? Okay, so then we have Queen Esther. Who's Queen Esther? Queen Esther what? Oh, the person who's playing Queen Esther is not here. Okay. Well, Queen Esther was the second wife, right? Then King Ahasuerus. What does he spend most of his time doing? Anybody remember?
Laying in the warm Persian sun.
Oh, lying in the warm Persian sun.
Partying all day.
Partying all day. That guy likes to drink, right?
Yeah.
That's why Vashti wouldn't come.
He's drunk.
He's drunk all the time, right? And then who's Mordecai?
Oh, I'm Mordecai.
You're Mordecai?
Yeah.
Okay, and who's Mordecai?
The cousin of Queen Esther.
Correct. He's the cousin of Queen Esther. And then there's Haman. Boo, the bad guy. I suspect someone in the Purim play knows more than we do about this mystery. Clutching the file of facts, the detectives approach the door to the Purim party. Wait, says the chocolate-filled one, we can't just waltz in looking like this. What if we do the cha-cha-cha? Is that how they should walk in for Purim? No, she says, we're detectives, and detectives wear disguises, because who would even guess that these guys are detectives, right? They have to disguise themselves. All right, let's see. We love disguises, and so a few minutes later, what do you think about the disguises?
Not good.
Not good? Pretty silly. Pretty silly, huh?
They look the same, but with glasses and the cake.
Well, one's wearing a cake around himself, one's wearing a cactus, and this is like a Frankfurter, I don't know what that is. Okay, this is a toaster, so I don't know. Okay, Purim party, a cake and a cookbook, and a cactus. Which is the cookbook? This is the cookbook? Okay, it looks like a toaster, doesn't it? Yeah, it has a bowl and some measuring things. Yeah. Okay. So they sneak into the party, which is as dull as a dozen dozing donuts. Okay. Shh. Purim, more like borum. So boring, because it's so boring. Not only is the Megillah missing, the cookbook observes, but it looks like the fun has been wiped clean too. Okay, there's only one thing to do now, the cake tells the other two: interrogate the suspects. What does that mean, to interrogate? Talk to them and ask them a lot of questions until they answer, right? I missed Tu B'Shvat. We just had Tu B'Shvat, didn't we?
Yes, but these are the trees.
The trees, exactly. Zzz, this one's already asleep, he's so bored. A no-noise noisemaker. What's the point of that? What a party. Okay, then they're backstage. Beth, Zelda, and Melvin, Barry and Sam are the names of these Hamantaschen. Okay, Queen Esther, Vashti, King Ahasuerus, Haman, and Mordecai line up for questioning. Uh-oh, they're going to get questioned. We suspect that you each might be hiding information about what the Purim story is all about, the detectives say. Do they know we're just kids acting in a play? So, in other words, it'd be like the detectives came to you when you're in the play and started asking you about the Purim story and thinking that you're really those people.
No, that Haman literally just looks like a pizza.
Haman looks like a pizza? Okay, I don't know which one of these is supposed to be. Oh, this is supposed to be Haman. Yeah, he does look like a pizza. He's like a triangular. Okay, yummy yum, right? Okay, so why would one of us not want the Purim story told, asked the actors. We are the story. The cactus shines his flashlight across each nervous face. That's what detectives do. They shine their flashlight, right? That's exactly what we're here to find out. Uh-oh. The cake begins questioning. Isn't it true that Vashti didn't like the king's kishka, so she put a computer chip in his brain so she could control him? What? Did Vashti put a chip inside the head of... The cake holds up a picture from the file. Okay, Vashti, then what is this? Here's a picture of somebody putting a chip inside the king's head.
How would you put a chip?
Right, right. That, the Lox laughs, is ridiculous, and my name is Beth. We have a Beth right here. She was playing Vashti. Okay. King Ahasuerus controlled everything and everyone, Beth explains. Vashti was forced to do whatever the king demanded. And when the queen refused to perform for the king and his friends, she was banished just for saying no. He says, dance or else. And she says, no way. This is Vashti, and this is the king. Who's this? That's a good question. It's a Frankfurter of some kind. I think he's...
That's a bacon.
It's a bacon?
It looks like a hot dog. It looks like a bacon.
I think he's one of the detectives, apparently.
But it looks like a bacon.
Maybe he's in disguise. What do you think?
He's not looking like a good bacon.
Doesn't look very well disguised, does he?
But that's not one of the detectives.
The cake says, we know what we knew, but now what we know is new. Genius. Okay, now they're going to interrogate King Ahasuerus and Mordecai. Okay, the matzo ball, named Melvin and Sam the Blints, blink at the blazing flashlight while the cactus spreads out the evidence. See, there's the flashlight and the two guys there. Kind of a party animal, aren't you, King? Melvin looks at the photos from the file. King Ahasuerus partying on a boat, partying on the beach, partying at a baseball game, right? That's all he does is party, this guy. Right, Lauren? Okay. I don't think baseball existed back then, says Melvin, but the story goes that King Ahasuerus did enjoy parties so much he threw one that lasted 180 days. How'd you like to go to a party for 180 days?
Then you would literally just so tired.
I think they'd be tired. Yeah.
In the morning when you start a party, you just don't have any energy.
Right. Okay, next the cactus unfolds a large drawing. Okay, Mordecai, what's the deal with your contest to save all the animals on your big boat? What does he think he is? If he wants to save all the animals on his boat? Noah. I think you're mixing up two stories, Sam laughs. Mordecai had a niece, not a boat. And the contest was to choose a new queen. Esther won, remember? Really? The detectives They're not very good detectives, are they? They're mixing up their suspects.
They said baseball did not exist back then, but it did.
Exactly. So they're like a little mixed up, and they don't seem to know what they're doing. Okay, here comes the pizza.
That is literally not like a pizza. It looks like bacon.
It looks like bacon? This is a different guy. This is the triangular guy.
It looks like Haman.
It is Haman.
It's Haman the pizza chip.
A tortilla chip? Okay. Barry, the creplock, paces nervously in front of the detectives. I already know you think that I did it. Haman is the bad guy, he says. Nobody likes Haman. Everybody boos and makes noise and hates me. Well, not me, Barry, but Haman. Boo! The cookbook looks through the file, and it says here that the biggest, loudest booer was a monster called Grogger, the Haman hater. He's saying, boo, hiss. A monster named Grogger? That's not true. Barry holds up a wooden noisemaker. This is a Grogger, which is a Yiddish word meaning rattle. You guys all have a Grogger?
I used a Grogger for this thing around. What is a Grogger?
Grogger is a noisemaker. So when you hear the name Haman, you make a lot of noise with it, and then Haman's name is wiped out. On Purim, Barry continues, each time Haman's name is read from the Megillah, everyone makes noise to drown it out. Really, the detectives say? They don't seem to know anything about Purim. Yeah. They're just learning all this stuff. So it means they're not going to, I don't know if I can figure out the mystery. Arugula named Zelda waits while the cake pulls something else from the file. It looks like a croissant, sure does. Well, she's trying to be, well, okay, this is all pastries. The whole story is a bunch of pastries who disguise themselves, either as the people in the Purim story or as detectives. But they're not fooling anybody, right? It's a croissant, a chocolate croissant. So this is supposed to be Esther. Arugula, do you know what arugula is? Arugula is a wonderful little croissant-shaped cookie with chocolate or other things in it. So according to this book of Esther, you were always playing hide and seek in Shushan. Zelda opens the book and laughs. This isn't the book of Esther. It's Esther's diary. I'm pretty sure this isn't real. Dear diary, went to the movies with Mordecai. Popcorn was too salty. Do you think they went to the movies? No. I don't think there were any movies back then. Yeah. The real book of Esther is a sacred story that gets read aloud every year at Purim, Zelda says. That's what the Megillah is. So Queen Esther didn't love playing hide and seek at the cookbook? Of course not, Zelda says. But she did hide that she was really Jewish. Remember that story? She didn't want to tell the king that she was Jewish. Why?
Because she could get banished.
She could get banished? Yeah, Ellie?
Haman was deciding to also kill.
Right.
Yeah.
Haman was going to get rid of all the Jews, so she didn't want him to know, right? Yeah, Lauren? Okay, so unfortunately that has been true, that if you wore a Jewish star, people might not like you and want to kill you, but hopefully that isn't true today. It's, yeah. Yeah, so Haman, why was Haman so mad at the Jews? Do you remember why?
Because Mordecai didn't bow down to him.
Mordecai wouldn't bow down to him, so all of a sudden he hates all the Jews.
Yeah.
But he gets his in the end, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. The real book of Esther is a sacred story. Okay, so the file is full of false facts. They did not have the right facts. So how are they supposed to figure out what happened to the Megillah if they don't even know what the story's about? Okay, just then the stranger in the floppy coat, scratchy scarf, and two big hats swoops into the room. Here comes Asher. Okay, a false fact file, fabulous. Fabulous, shouts the cake. We're furious. Those clues were clueless, the cactus complains, and we still haven't found the Megillah. The stranger frowns, but you did find the Purim story, right? Yes, the detectives admit. The false facts led us to the true story, right? They thought Mordecai was Noah. They thought Esther was playing hide and seek, but they finally got the true story. Great, the stranger says. Now all of you can tell it to them. The stranger gives the rope a tight hug, and a big red curtain opens, revealing the partygoers, all excited to hear the Purim story. Now that the detectives have figured out what the Purim story is, they can tell it, right? From us? Us? Oi! The actors take their places and the detectives narrate the story. A long time ago, in a part of the world called Persia, King Ahasuerus ruled over the kingdom of Shushan. Vashti was the queen, but after refusing to do what the controlling king demanded, she was sent away. Everybody's trying to Shushan. The king's friend Mordecai had a niece named Esther who was smart and beautiful. It's always okay to say no. Hi, king. Hi, mom. Saying hi, mom, to the people out there. She's supposed to be in the play.
Yeah.
When you're doing a play, you're not supposed to say hi, mom. Yeah. Esther joined a contest to become the new queen, and from all the women in Shushan, King Ahasuerus picked her. Now there was a man who was very trusted by the king, but he did not like the Jewish people. I wonder what his name is. Trust me, they are bad, he says to the king, right? The wicked man convinced the king that all the Jewish people of Shushan should be eliminated. He was a terrible man, and his name was Haman. Boo, hiss, hiss. But what nobody knew, not even the king, is that Queen Esther was Jewish and felt forced to hide who she truly was. Learning of the plan to get rid of the Jewish people, Queen Esther created a feast for the king and Haman, because that's what he likes to do, this guy. He likes to go to a feast, right? After serving them much food and drink, which put Ahasuerus in a spirited mood, Queen Esther revealed that she too was Jewish. So if all Jewish people are destroyed, she said, you must destroy me as well. What do you think the king's going to say to that?
Poop on Haman.
Poop on Haman, yeah. Because he loves Esther, and he certainly doesn't want her to be killed. Not as long as I am king. Uh-oh. The outraged Ahasuerus declared, all are welcome in Shushan. Well, maybe not all, because guess who was removed from Shushan? Haman. Boo! And the croissant is Esther. They have a good French accent, don't they? Croissant. That's our favorite part of the whole story is the word croissant.
It's a smiling croissant.
A smiling croissant looks like she has a hairdo.
Crown croissant.
A crowned croissant. Thanks to Queen Esther's clever thinking and bravery, the Jewish people no longer had to hide who they were or how they worshipped. And then the actors take their bows, and music fills the air as the Purim party bursts into singing and dancing, and it's not so boring anymore.
Where are we?
Right? Okay. Queen Esther is a hero, shouts a Knish, dressed as a fish. She was brave to stand up for who she really was. Standing up for who you really are is a brave thing to do, the disguised detectives admit. Maybe we can be more like Queen Esther. So if somebody makes fun of you because you're Jewish or says something mean, you say, I'm proud of who I am. I'm not going to hide it because somebody is an idiot. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Attention, please, they announce. We are not really a cake or a cookbook or a cactus. We are Hamantaschen, who are also detectives.
That are not detectives. Yeah. They don't know what
They don't know what they're talking about. And they weren't very good detectives, were they? I'm really Grandpa Lotka. Excuse me? Zelda lifts Grandpa's tossed-off scarf. Isn't this the missing Megillah? Grandpa's cheeks blush red. Oops, looks like I accidentally used it for my disguise. That's pretty silly, right? Using your Megillah to disguise yourself? With the case finally solved, Grandpa and the three detectives, Hamantaschen, join the Purim party filled with chocolate, filled with poppy seeds, filled with jelly, and of course, filled with fun. Happy Purim.
Why is there a Laka even though it's a Hamantaschen book?
That's an exactly good question. Why is there a Latka in the middle of a Hamantaschen book?
Yeah.
Ask Alan Silberberg. This is a very silly book. Okay. Now, what I want to do is something we haven't done for a while. I want people to tell me some happy things that have happened to you. I know Judah, I saw on Facebook, got a math prize,
Yeah.
right? Mazel tov, yes. You want to tell us about it at all? Wait a minute, let me turn this. What did you have to do to get this math award?
A lot of math tests and got good grades on it.
Good for you. Okay. Who else? Who got an award? Ellie. What award did you get?
I got a principal's award.
A principal's award. Wow. What does that mean?
That means the overall grade.
The overall grade?
The overall grade.
Good for you. That's terrific. Yes.
I won a Grounded Kids Award. It's basically it's like emotional intelligent and core values.
The most intelligent and the best core values. Wow. You guys are rocking. Yeah.
I got a perfect. I got a student of the mental world.
Wow. Look at all these good kids. Did you got an award too?
I got an award last trimester. I think it was the principal's award.
Wow, look at these guys. And you too. Okay, let's see. What did Gabe get?
I got a math award.
Wow, look at all these guys. Good students. That's excellent. Mazel tov. Did you get an award?
Ninth place in a mountain biking competition.
Ninth place in mountain biking. Yeah, that's pretty good. Out of like 60, right?
Yeah, very well. See, there you go. You already know.
I knew something, yeah.
And his bike was 10 pounds heavier than most of the other kids. So.
Very good. Very good. What about Olivia? I'm sure you got something. Okay. We want to keep it. Oh, do you have something else?
It was my birthday on February 4th, like a month ago.
I told you you could come up for the March birthdays, okay, which we're going to do in a minute. I just also wanted to welcome you. You probably have been here before, but it's hard with the mask to recognize. Have you been here before?
I was here for Wendy's funeral, the Wendy Height, ages ago, but I should have been here decades ago to reconnect. Iris.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate it.
Sure. Okay. There was a family here. They disappeared. I don't know what happened. But maybe the kids didn't want to stay. I don't know. Too bad. Maybe they'll come back. Okay. We are going to do some birthdays for March. So anybody have a March birthday or missed February? Come on up. Who's got March? Anybody else? Didn't you just have a birthday? Did you get a candy last month? You did. Okay. Anybody else? We just have 2 birthdays. Okay, so tell us when your name, when your birthday is, and if you want, you can tell us how old you're going to be.
Mine was February 4th, and I'm Elijah.
And how old?
I am 8.
8. Okay, great.
Mine is March 30th, which sometimes is close to Passover, during Passover. Sometimes it's close to Purim because our holidays jump around. My name's Beth.
Great. Okay,
I'm in the book.
She's in the book? Oh, yeah, that's right, Beth, right. Okay, so let's sing Yom Huledet. You guys want to come up here and sing Yom Huledet?
Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet
Interesting rule. Braces.
Oh,
Guys, to many more. Happy birthday. Thank you. Okay, and any anniversaries in March? Anybody get married in March or? Nope. Okay. So before we do announcements, I wanted to thank our wonderful musical family here, the Sabars, for always having such lively and lovely music. And thank you, Asher. Let's see you back there, Asher. There he is. Good job tonight, Asher. Thank you so much. Yes. And of course, Wendy set up the ONEG as usual. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Amy Pearlstein, who is our immediate past president on our board, is going to share some announcements.
So close. Shabbat Shalom. All right. Please join us. No, I am the immediate. Yeah, that's who I am. Yeah. Just call me Amy, it's fine. Please join us this Sunday, March 5th at 9 a.m. for a Purim service led by Rabbi Singer and Eric Spar, Purim Spiel led by our religious students, and a carnival. Everyone's invited. There'll be games and food, and tickets will be available for purchase the morning of the event. Rabbi Michael Lotker has returned for a 5-part series on Thursdays at 6 p.m. in March. The delightful and surprising mythology in Judaism. Please join us next Saturday for Saturday morning services at 10 a.m. as Omri Lavi becomes a bar mitzvah. Hey. All right. The Center for Healthcare Education is offering an important first aid class on March 12th from 1 to 4, free of charge. We urge you to attend. Please RSVP to Rusty Russell. Please also consider sponsoring an ONEG for after our services. The ONEG for tonight has been sponsored by Lila Basham Castellos. Thank you. All right, Shabbat Shalom.
Any other announcements from anybody? Anybody on Zoom have announcements?
Yes.
Christine?
Yes, the AARP in Riverside is doing a collection of non-perishable foodstuffs that they're going to donate to Temple Bethel to distribute as you wish.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, I'm sure that Eileen Stein will be happy to bring those over to Arlington. Plus, there's the crop walk coming up in March. So if anybody wants to sponsor Eileen or sponsor themselves, yes. If you have an announcement, let me bring you the microphone because I can't hear you on Zoom otherwise.
Yes, I got an email today from our good friend and former congregant Andy Granette, and it's New Jersey, and it's cloudy, and he can't see this wonderful thing that's happening overhead. It seems as if Jupiter and Venus are almost together, even though they're miles apart.
Okay, thank you. Can we see it here?
Yes, I got a picture of it.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. All righty, time to open the Ark for the Aleinu. And we rise, of course. The Feldsteins twins say, I like what everyone boos Haman. And Randy says, this book is a keeper. And Christine Gailey says, thank you, Sabars.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latekel laleotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot adama, shelo sam halkenu kachem, vegor aleinu kehol hamonam, va'anachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim veyosed haaretz uvoshnaz karo b'shamayim mimal ushchinatu zo begavhei meromim hu Eloheinu ein od Emet Malkeinu Efes Zulato
ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
I have an extra one of these for anybody who loved this book so much that they'd like a copy. You may be seated. Would anybody like a copy? Boy, okay. Oh yeah, Randy, I'm going to send it to you. So, we take a moment to think of those who are no longer with us. May their memories be for a blessing. We're observing Shloshim for Kara Gilman, mother of Noah Gilman Morgan, daughter of Marcia Gilman, and partner of Jill Smith, and for Dr. Irwin Wall, husband of Judy Wall. Is anyone here in Shiva Shloshim or the first year of mourning? Okay, let me look at. First 30 days, Irving Klein. First year, Sheldon Cohen. First year, Judith Cohen. David Tanizaki, first year. Lyda Mintz, first year. First year, Terry Shan. Stephen Alexander, Kim Ko. We're also observing yard sites this Shabbat for Fanny Bauman, Helen Gilbert, Rebecca Gold, Joyce Judd, Edith Lurie, Marvin Silver, Herb Simon, Lillian Spungen, Marilyn Babich, Harold Moon, Ruth Landis, Miriam Conklin, Robert Doctor, Benjamin Canoff, Alberic Brutus, David Fleischman, David Perlman, Isaac Tour, Tawny Whiting, Muriel Hagan, Benjamin Lifshitz, Rose Weiss, Sylvia G. Burnfield, Herman Boasberg, Wanda Campbell, Rachel Gershon, Nathan Miller, Rivka Miller, George Winston. Is anyone else here observing a yard site? Anybody on Zoom? Anne Gawak Lang. And of course, we think of those who perished in the Holocaust and have no one to say the mourner's Kaddish for them. Please join me on page 598 or 294, or it'll be up on the screen as well. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach yehutei v'yamlich malhutei, v'chayachon uv'yomechon uv'chayedechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'zman kariv imru, amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'olam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudashah b'richu. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbachata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and comfort to all who are bereaved, as together we say, amen. Our closing song is A Wicked, Wicked Man. I wonder who that could be. And you kids can come up and lead it if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, bring your song
You,
sheets.
yeah,
if
you
you
bring
wanna
your
read
song
it,
sheets
if you
because
wanna
that's where
read
all
it.
the words are.
Oh, okay. The piano's not on. We're just gonna sing it. Okay, here we go. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. He lied and lied about the Jews, though they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Hashem. And Esther was a lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd heard us all, oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashem. Esther had a cousin and his name was Mordecai. He asked her, can you help us? And she said, of course I'll try. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashem. When Esther, speaking to the king of Haman's plot, made mention, aha, said he, oh no, he won't, I'll spoil his bad intention. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashem. In spite of Haman's awful plan and the scare he gave us, Esther was so brave and strong, she knew just how to save us. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashem. So Haman got his just desserts, and we had one a day. And Esther we will never forget, and on this day we say, oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. And Nasham Haman Tashem.
Yes.
Nasham Hala Tashin.
Andressa is on next week on Thursday.
Ready?
Wait.
Everyone be careful. Because they're about to work.
Motzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, don't go crazy.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Please join us for the
Shabbat
Oneg.
Shalom.
Please feel free to stay on Zoom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
It's live on YouTube. Did you see it's live on YouTube? Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Jan.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Jacob, no.
Jacob.
We said.
No, you see. No.
Mute it. She's being yellow. You gotta be muted. Jacob?
Jacob?
Elevate.